Welcome, honorable guests from Domain 9. I am Archon Larson of District 7.
Archon Larson, it's an honor to meet you.
Miss Lon, the Vera region and Domain 9 are both affected by gray space entities. For this, we have the same target and goal. If we are willing to share what we know, our fight against those gray space entities will be more efficient.
Can't agree more, Archon Larson. The information Vera has gathered is very important.
Based on the findings of this trip, we are now certain that the disconnection between Meroria and Inners was premeditated and carefully calculated by Grayspace Entity. The disguiser lurking in Inners assisted a group of Grayspace entities in accumulating power. Their goal was the subsequent Abyss Current. It's not yet clear exactly how the Abyss Current was formed, or how it works, but so far, it appears to be an entrance to another plane, through which those Grayspace entities attempted to penetrate Domain 9. We have removed most of the Grayspace entities, but this can only delay their operation. We must close the Abyss Current to solve this crisis. However, we haven't found any effective solution.
The Abyss Current is a fairly common occurrence in Domain 9. It's a distorted space-time area caused by the powers of Grayspace entities. Usually, such a current would disappear on its own once the order is restored in the concerned space-time. A timestamp can be used to locate a relatively stable spot in the distorted space. Conroe and I tried to close this Abyss Current with a timestamp, but the space-time distortion was so great that the timestamp did little.
I've assigned a team to study the Abyss Current under the Grand Sea. Lynn, take charge of the underwater Abyss Current. That's it for today. Miss Lon, I'd love to hear more about Domain 9.
Yes, I'll be on call at all times.
I really hope we can find a way soon to close the Abyss Current.
Dr. Clive and his team are working on it. We hope to hear good news soon. Until then, be patient and preserve your energy. I'm going to check on Ruby at the security force. Are you coming?
Ruby is with the security force?
Yes. When Shelly is busy, Saki helps with her care.
Let's go. Thank you for your service, Lynn. Has the undersea abyss current been taken care of?
Fiona and her team are closely monitoring the abyss current, and everything is still under control.
She's doing great. That reminded me. Dr. Rubilia is also here. You two must have—
Rubilia. She's also here?
Yes, the doctor is currently free to carry out activities within a small area. This trip of hers is laid to my charge.
Can the doctor move about freely?
Yes, we've developed a jammer to help conceal the doctor's biosignal and cut off the hive consciousness she shares with gray space entities. However, we still need to observe whether the doctor, with the device on, can be affected by Ruby, who has the special features of gray space entities. In short, it has achieved the expected purpose. It interferes with the Hive Mother's ability to sense the doctor's The current situation is relatively stable.
That's great.
Come on, let's go see Ruby. She didn't say anything, but we all know how much she misses you.
Rubilia. Excuse me. I need a word with Rubilia. Go see Ruby. I'll be right—
Ruby seems to be very fond of that doll.
After all, it was a gift from you. It's Ruby's best friend, and she calls it Dolly. This is probably Ruby's only memory of the past.
Is that so? I wish she could forget everything that has happened and grow up like other kids, happy and safe. Not just Ruby. I hope everyone could walk out of the dark shadow of gray space entities and all tragedies would end here. In this regard, I haven't wavered or changed. My attitude, my pursuit, and the answer I'm dying to verify. None—
I just can't imagine how you have been all these years. Do you sometimes regret such a choice?
We often regret the decisions we have made. When there could have been change, we feel disappointed and helpless with the results. So we dream about another possibility. Having the Crystamax implanted and traveling to the confounding abyss are steps I must take. There is no other choice for me, even if the hope is slim. This I must do. It's what would you do if you were me?
Are there many houses made of shells under the sea? I'd love to live there with Lynn. Once certain things over there are resolved, we will have opportunities to go together. Deal. We pinky promise. Yes, pinky promise. I've been very good recently. Lynn, I promised you that I would take medicine, get checkups, go to bed on time, and eat less candy. And I have kept my word. Is Lynn busy?
I'm back, Ruby.
Lynn!
How have you been? Any more nightmares?
Not at all. I haven't had any dreams recently. Actually—
That's good.
Really? Very soon, I'll be as tall as Lynn, and I can go on operations with you.
You will make a great comrade, Ruby. I look forward to that day. Ruby, just a moment.
Sorry to interrupt your break, Lynn. We just received a message. The abyss current has become even less stable. We need to figure out a plan as soon as possible.
Understood. We're on our way.
Lynn, when this is all over, let's visit Inners?
Sounds like a plan. And we will stay.
Yeah, I will be a good girl.
I will. Executor, Shirley, time to go.
According to Mook Squad's report, gray space entities have become active again recently, causing the area around the Abyss current to lose stability quickly. We haven't confirmed the causes of these changes, but this is definitely—
With all due respect, Conroe and I are very concerned about the changes in the Abyss current. We also tried to help improve dimensional stability of the surrounding areas through a timestamp. However, it came to our attention that the space-time fluctuation— To put it another way, those areas may become Abyss if the Abyss current can't be pacified completely. The entire underwater world would become part of a massive Abyss current one day in the worst—
Before the situation gets worse, we must find a way to control the Abyss However,
leave the job of stabilizing the space-time around the Abyss current to us, Fiona. We have developed a device capable of stabilizing space-time using the technology provided by District 9. We hope this can hinder the Abyss current's expansion. Dr. Rubilia has some unique opinions on how to close the Abyss current. Miss Lon, it's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Lyra, the Special Counsel of District—
The pleasure is mine, Miss Lyra. And this is—
My name is Rubilia. Pleased to meet you.
Dr. Rubilia is an expert in gray space entities and has made great achievements in many fields.
It seems the Doctor has had some unusual experiences in the past.
Indeed, I had some very unusual experiences in the past, which have given me a better understanding of gray space entities. The intelligence I have acquired is of such great importance that how I exist matters little.
I can't deny that. But the Doctor's words are trustworthy. And I believe the following we have developed some protective gear to conceal the Doctor's breath. This allows her to move freely within a certain range without being detected.
Okay, let's hear what the—
I was told that Miss Lan and your party broke through the barrier into Vera through a device called the timestamp.
Yes. A timestamp can adjust space-time fluctuations, either distorting it further or restoring its original form. We closed the Abyss current at Somerset Isle by correct—
I see. Is the timestamp Probably related to the Black Stone in any way?
The Doctor is referring to the black stones widely distributed in the confounding abyss, which is an expansive underground space where the law of materials is way beyond our knowledge. The timestamp sounds very similar to these black stones. It's safe to presume that Domain 9 also has access to black stones, and perhaps a better—
Black stones? Let me think. The Doctor must be talking about the Black Jade, which can affect the stability of space-time. We made the timestamp out. The Black Jade is indeed a product of another civilization. During our confrontation with Gray Space Entity, if more information could be obtained on that intelligent civilization, we would— It was exactly why we ventured out into the outside world this time. Space-time was disturbed by this abyss current.
What Miss Land just said seems relevant to some of the shattered leads in my head. I'm comfortable making— The Abyssant can exert influence on the space-time barrier of Domain 9 through its field ability. It can call more gray space entities via the Abyss current. The black stones have a similar effect. That's why the Abyss current— But the situation underwater is quite different. I'm afraid the Abyss current is not the only thing that I suspect that the space-time there may have always been unstable. And Grace, the timestamp alone can't change the space-time shaped by these two forces. So another cause of this space-time—
There's another force that is affecting—
I'm not sure. It could be a hidden abyssant, undiscovered black stone ruins, or something completely beyond our— Obviously, the potential risk is unpredictable.
How exactly does the Doctor plan to identify—
I will try to make an impact on the entire area by leading the energy inside the Abyss current with the abilities of gray space entities. If my conjecture is correct, this cause, affected by the flow of energy, would produce an abnormal space-time fluctuation. Miss La—
Okay, prepare for...
You
Be careful!
I can feel a surge of energy inside the Abyss current, and the Hive Mother has grown more frantic. Running out of patience, we don't have much time. Once the jammer is removed, those gray space entities will... We will keep you safe. Okay.
Rubilia, how do you feel now?
I'm okay. It worked. Next we wait to hear from...
You